Hello, hello, people. Uh, aha. It's Sunday. It's first Sunday of July. Welcome, guys. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. I did a video announcement about 3 hours ago to tell you guys that I'll be coming online. Yes. Share this video. Share this video. Booga, booga, booga. Booga booga, go lo lo lo, booga oh, let me booga oh, let me. Let me booga oh, let me see you there booga, go lo lo lo, let me see you. Yes. Okay. The main topic of this video today is why you guys must please, I want people to understand English because it is very, very clear to me that a lot of people that come here find it difficult to understand English. They don't understand English, even though that English is not my first language. Thank you, queens and kings. I see you guys. I love you guys. Love you, love you. Even though English is not my first language or your own first language, might not be, but I think it's very important that you listen carefully to messages. Whenever people hear Korra, 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 my last video was about Korra. Oh, you hate Korra. Oh, you, first of all, hate is a very strong language. Don't even use that. Nobody hates Korra. I will talk about her for a few minutes and then I will talk about my main title of this video. Why many young African ladies that live in Africa from their late 20s to 30s will never get married. Never. I'm not wishing you guys bad luck, but it is something that you contributed. One of the reasons, because I spoke to so many guys. You guys know I keep saying it. I am not a novice when it comes to marriage. And I had some discussions with my husband. My husband is not somebody that likes to be online. I beg him, I say, nah, come. Let me just ask you a few questions and interview you. He said, no, he don't want you guys to come and throw shades at him. Yes, but the truth needs to be told. One thing I want us to understand is that first thing is no one hates Korra. I don't hate Korra, but I despise some of the things. And again, it is my own opinion. My opinion, your opinion. The worst or the best you can do is to open up your own page and say the things you like on your own page. As long as I'm concerned, this place is my home. It is my house. It is my channel. The last time I looked, I didn't see anybody's name as a co-partner on this channel. So this is my channel. So it was very hard for you guys to understand when I say that she shouldn't dress up the way she dressed up in her with when the kids are there, when she's cooking, when she's traveling, when there are certain things for certain places. There is time and season for everything. Yes, who saw my pictures that I posted before this? Yes, I had my skirt all the way slit to here. But let me tell you, I don't dress like that all the time. When the time comes for me to do that, I do that, okay? So nobody hates Korra. The next thing is that Korra is always telling you guys, or most of you guys come to my inbox to tell me, oh, madam, take it easy with Korra. Korra is a single mother. Excuse you guys, Korra is not a single mother. Excuse you guys, did you listen to yourself? Because I think we have so many educated illiterates on the phone, on the internet, who don't understand the meaning of certain things. Do you guys look up the meaning of single mother? Single mother is a woman who is divorced, who have children, who the spouse does not cater for her and her children. And you guys know that Justin, if you don't know, Justin have 3 days out of 7 days to be with the children. So how is she a single mother? A single mother is a woman who the father of the baby, children, does not show up anywhere in the life of this woman and the children. So Korra is not a single mother. Justin still takes care of the children. 3 days out of 7 days. Korra was in Canada. Korra was traveling. Justin with the kids. How do you turn around and say that she's a single mother? No, she's not a single mother. In the last video, because she wants to manipulate you guys. So you give. The givers. May God bless you guys that continue to give. May God replenish your pockets abundantly. Those of you guys who are always giving. Yes, God is seeing you. God will always bless you so that you will give more. I'll read you guys' comment later, but let me land. They say, land softly on the sofa. I am sitting on my sofa and I have landed. This takes me to my to the core reason why I'm doing this video. If you are watching this video, I did so many videos regarding this topic on my YouTube channel. If you don't follow my YouTube, please endeavor to check out my YouTube channel. It's the same name, Velino. I have different topics, yes. So anyway, so let's get down to African young women. And when I say young women, I mean from 22 to 35. These are the people I call young women of Africa. So many people will sit down and say, marriage is not everything, especially the ones that are not Africans. Marriage might not be everything, because it is not everything. Marriage is not everything. But there are so many women who cry, especially towards the end of December. Another year has passed. Nobody is asking me to be their wives. They will not ask you if you have these qualities that I'm going to list for you. They will not ask you. They will not. African women pretend. Not everybody wants to. You want to get married. You want. Stop denying it. You want husband. As long as you're African, you want husband. But how are you going to get that husband? If somebody like Korra will be your role model, what are you learning from her? No, tell me, what are you learning from Korra Obidi? Was. Let me tell you, if you are young, between the age of 22 and 25, and married, or 22 and 35, I'm married, and if I am a man and I see you watch Korra, I will divorce you. I would divorce you, because there is nothing out there that she's teaching you as a young mother, as a young girl who is going to get married. What is she teaching you? What are you learning from her channel? No. What are you learning from her channel? Tell me. Her husband divorced her 5 days after she had a baby. And then after that, what is she telling you that made her strong? She needs to coach. She needs to tell you the strategies, the things that made her strong after she got divorced. And then if I am a man and married you, you have an excuse to tell me, oh, I followed this lady because this made her strong. She went to counselor. She did this. She did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I'm following her. So you're following her to do was. That's what you're following her for. To learn. Your social media to learn, whether you like it or not. Even though the social media is a source of, is one of the sources where people chase depression. In the evening when they come back from work, they go to social media and they learn. What are you learning? What are you learning from Korra? Another person told me, because I posted Beyonce on my page, and people say, oh, I'm jealous because I support people that are not Africans and stuff like that. I don't even want to go there. I will not compare two of them. The next reason why, if I am a young man, I will not marry an African young woman that lives in Africa, because they don't understand values. Most young girls that live, I don't mean that live in Obodo, because the younger girls that live in this part of the world, they know morals. They know morals. They know values. They appreciate African girls that live in Africa. Again, do not come here and be uneducated illiterate. Listen very carefully to what I'm saying. Very, very carefully. Most African girls, the first thing they come to look online, oh, what hair is she wearing? Is she wearing bone straight? I look at her brows. I look at her lipstick. Oh, her wig doesn't look good. I have labored for 30 years of my life. 30 freaking years of my life. I can afford to buy a hair of $1,000. But is that a priority? No, hell no. It is not my priority. It is not. Even my children are in their 20s. They will tell me, Mommy, I don't want to date African women. I push them, I press them, because I say, why? Because they are very materialistic. There's nothing wrong with I am materialistic, but I did not start being materialistic when I was in my 20s or 30s. I will tell you that I have achieved and I have arrived. I have made investments in my life, in my children, in my family, and now it's me time. It's me time. What is a 22-year-old girl doing with a hair of $500 and 2 cell phones? And all you do is come on social media to look for kartiavelino. Oh, she have this, I want to have that. Or she doesn't have good hair. Or why is she that? Or Matala is wearing this hair. Or Genevieve, let me just, now that I call Genevieve. Genevieve is one of the biggest Nigerian Nollywood actresses. If she wants a hair of 1 billion naira, she can afford that. But she invests in real estate. And she started building her life when she was in her early 20s. And you guys will come out today. Oh, this hair. Oh, this nail. Oh, this lipstick. No man will keep you in the house. I'm sorry to tell you that. No man will keep you in the house. And that's why by the time you get to 35, you look for your father's brother, your mother's sister. She's doing winch on you. This is why you are not getting married. And you go to church and cast and cast and cast and cast. However, you are the one that casted the first stone on yourself by misplacing your priorities. That's why most African girls will not get married. The moment you start aligning your priorities and listening to things that will give you values or add values to your life, instead of coming the other day, oh, no, it was today, somebody was watching my video. She said, oh, she's even talking. Oh, look at her hair. What have you invested in your life? What have you invested in your life? Your investment is to sleep around with married men. At the end of the day, only one of you, 0.5, will end up being somebody's second wife, third wife, fifth wife. Why do you want to be a leftover? Why do you want to be a leftover instead of being somebody's number one? Because you have misplaced your priorities by being letting somebody like Korra Obidi, be your role model. And you dance whilst you hop from one nightclub to the other, looking for rich men. The thing is that everybody you ask, 22 years, oh, I want to marry a rich man. 30 years, oh, I want to marry a rich man. What do you have to offer to the table? What do you have to offer that rich man? Was. All of you are applauding Korra. She's this. This man is wicked. That is their own business. My time will come. I will have special days for Justin as well, because I haven't addressed that issue. I have addressed that, I think, a couple of times on my YouTube channel, but I have to come here and address that one as well to you guys. You young girls, I feel so sorry for you guys. You are doomed. You are doomed. You are done. You are done. You are done. You hate. The worst thing is that when you guys come out and throw that, sometimes when I finish what I'm doing and lie down on my bed, let me just scroll and see people. The other nonsensical girl that come the other day doesn't. Korra's picture was her picture, was her profile. She was posting people that are selling orange on her platform. And then when I opened that, I said to myself, I feel sorry for my own self for even going to check her out. No future. There's no future for most of you guys that live in Africa. If marriage is like that, me, I will not marry. You will. You want to. You will. You want to. And if anybody say any nonsense here, I will block you right away. I am not here to play. This is my home. This is my channel. You can go to your own channel and have your own conversation with your own followers. Yes. If you want to be on social media and learn something, follow people that will people you want to emulate, people you'll be proud to tell the other people, oh, I follow these certain people on social media. Korra has turned herself into social media beggar. Social media beggar. Social media beggar. The people, our local people say, Ashawo no be work. Social media no be full-time work. It's not full-time work. If you decide to make social media your full-time work, make sure that you have plan B. You'll wake up one day and there will be no social media. There will be no social media. What are you going to do? And before I can even respond to you or talk to you, make sure that at least you have 5 streams of source of income. I am proud. I beat my chest. If you don't like it, tell people that this woman beat her chest. If you don't have 5 sources of income, don't come here. If you don't have minimum 5 sources of income, don't come here. Somebody will wake up and tell you, oh, is that a job? It's a shower job. It's a shower job. It's a social media job. If it's a job, turn it into talk show. We want to see more talk shows. And then we can say, okay, she does talk shows. In the morning, she comes, she cancels people. Then it becomes a full-time job. It becomes a full-time job. She teaches makeup. She teaches cooking. And at 9 o'clock every day, you come out and then you will learn how to make pancake and ogili and stuff. It becomes a job. And people, and you guys will, I want to read some of you guys are, whatever, what do you call it? Some of you guys' message. So people will wake up in the morning and turn on television or social media and be there and tell you how they brush their teeth. In the afternoon, they will go to market and tell you how they do it. At night, they will wake up and tell you how they do it. And when somebody call you and say, what are you learning? What do you learn from that woman that you follow? What will you say? Her Oyibo husband divorced her, and then that's what makes her strong. I beg, pack one side, Biko. Just pack one side while I read you guys' message so that I can block some of you guys who come here to say rubbish. Because I will block you. Yes. People, while the talk show, while the life is going on, people are just sending me messages. Yes, I want to read. I want to read you guys' comments, and then I can. I'm trying to read it from my phone because I'm doing this with my laptop, and it's a little bit far away from me. So pardon me, guys. while I come to you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hello me guys, while I come to you. I have to lower the volume. Oh, somebody said she can block. Yeah, Mimi Gold can become my admin. Yeah, Mimi, yes, we can talk. Yes, yes. Let me see. uh, yes. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-uh. I know somebody said today she begged for stars for June. Did I not tell you? June's birthday is coming and she's begging for stars. Look at that. Instead of her to go and find a job and then in the evening when she come home, she can do her shows. She just come there and beg you guys. This is very demoralizing. Very, very demoralizing. Where is your small ego? The small one. I'm not saying that you have to have full ego. She come in the morning, she open up computer, she beg you in the afternoon, she beg you at night, she beg you, and you guys are sitting here telling me the thing that is very, very laughable is somebody say that apart from saying that I hate Korra, which I tell you guys, please, I don't hate Korra, that I am jealous of Korra. God forbid. Yeah. God forbid. Hey! I wipe my mouth, even my own nieces that are in the same age range with her. She cannot be their friends. The day my nieces go and tell me that somebody like that is their friend, I will cast them on the side. But my family is wise enough. My family is wise enough to know that jealous of Korra. Hey, let me wash my mouth, please. Ah! Hey! I'm reading. Read your comments. Leave your comments. I'm reading. Sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Now. So the thing is that Korra and Justin, but like I said, I'll have a special video for Justin. Korra they're using their children to make money. You see, if you're a Nigerian or African, you see those people called the Alakoba. We call them Alakoba. Alakoba. You carry your children so that when people look at your children, they will give you money. They're using their children to beg, to make money. Mm-hmm. Yes, so if you have your children will be everything for you. Your children is your gold. Your children is your diamond. Your children is everything that you have. You don't come on social media and use your money to beg for, use your children to beg for money. Some like I'm not kidding you. You get up one day and there will be no Facebook. You get up one day and there will be no social media, and the people that depend and things that this is life, their life will be this is it. That's when people go mental crazy. People go crazy. And then when mature people like me come and tell you that you need at least four minimum streams of income, you don't find that necessary. You don't find that important. Instead of me to give money, my 1 naira to Korra, I will use it and go to Nigeria and give to people that fry akara. You know what is akara? Akara is the minimum things that people do. Because if you see somebody that is frying akara, you know that that person, if you invest 1 million in that person, in a year you call that person, the person will give you 2 million. I will give it to people that are selling gala because you can see the potential in those people that when you give them money, they will use that money, they will quadruple the money you give them. they will multiply the money you give them. She's begging for star for Korra, for daughter. Hmm. uh KG Jones, tell them you have it all. I can tell anybody I have it all. My hashtag, if you guys don't know my hashtag, if you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. That's my hashtag. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. Mm-hmm. I don't have to tell you. You open your eyes, you open your nose. Even the blind ones, they sniff. If you see blind people on the street, they sniff. They use their nose to find out what is going on. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Both of them are using their children. Uh-huh. In the this week that we are coming in, I will make a video for Justin. People will be thinking, I am taking Justin's side. I'm not taking anybody's side. I am calling it the way it is. If something is white, I see that something is white, I call it white. If it's black, I see that something is black, I call it black. I don't sugarcoat and I don't look for favor for anybody. Why would life look for favor from Justin or from Korra so that they can pay my bills for me, so that they can pay my kids' educational university school fees, so they can sponsor my private jet? Is that why I have to favor them? I'm not favoring anybody. I'm calling it the way it is. If you don't know, if you don't remember my name, tell them that there is a blogger, a Nigerian blogger that lives in Toronto, and she calls it the way it is. I don't sugarcoat. I don't sugarcoat. I don't need your love to be this person's friend, to be this person's friend. I don't need. I don't need them. Mm-mm. I don't need them. Because truth is bitter. I beg, go to one side. Korra, somebody say criticizing Korra until I get in her shoes. Do you know how many people that are under this screen now that is going through worse things? What is her shoes? What is in her shoes that you cannot step into? I beg, pack one side. It's people like you that that are so afraid to say the truth. What is the truth? What is criticizing her? What is criticizing her? Tell me. If I go today and wake up in the morning and tell you that my husband beat me, or I beat my husband, or I don't have a house, I have shared with you, I have brought my laundry to you guys, and you guys can judge. As long as we see it, we judge. Including you or me, we are all judges because we see that it is on our face. It's on our face. What do you call? When I start this video, I talk about educated illiterates, and the person that is, let me call out your name. Gloria Wazota, you are educated illiterate. Educated illiterate because you cannot understand the simple English. Do you know what criticism means? Do you know what hate means? Do you know what dislike means? And some of you guys who claim to go to school have to master's degree, but yet you cannot understand one simple English. You don't understand one simple English. Go back and read your dictionary just the way you read your Bible every day. Go and read your dictionary. What is criticism? Can you give me a definite definition of criticism? Everybody can come and wag their mouth because they see the red light blinking. The red light is blinking. So, okay, what is she talking now? Let me go there and drop a message. You are educated illiterate. So, back off. Yeah, this is my channel. I keep saying it, and anything I talk is based on the comments that you guys leave. If you're just joining in there, you might want to rewind and find out why you, younger ones, Nigerians, Africans, will never get married. Because your priorities are twisted, over twisted. You don't get it. You don't get it. And yet you will sit back if you want to. If you want to lie to yourself, you will sit back and say, marriage is not everything. Even men, marriage, some people will say, time is passing, they want to get married. The same thing. If you are a man and you are not struggling to find something, to find the minimum of 4 sources of income, you will never get married. But men have more time than women. You see, you go to Nigeria, you see women, they carry iPhone 13, they carry Android, they have wig that is longer than this, and they're shaking it, shaking it. I see them in nightclubs, they're shaking it, shaking it. What are you shaking that for? Your 2 cell phone is not a priority. It is not a, go and invest that money that you will use to buy 2 cell phone in something. Go and learn how to do this. This is somebody's hard work. Go and learn how to do akara. If I see you doing akara, I will give you money because it means you have potentials. Rather, you come here and look at kartiavelino. Do you look at me? Do you look at me from head to toe? Eh? Do you look at me from head to toe? And you tell me that I'm jealous of Korra. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. So please. Lazy. Korra is one of the laziest. I'm reading from you guys' comments. Korra is one of the laziest human beings out there. Somebody say, Chi Grace Judith said that she studied blocking for 9 years and she's been working with so many bloggers. Yeah, some people are gonna get some job. Somebody said that Justin is more educated and he doesn't expose his begging on social media. Her children are very young. They can't see anything, but when they see things, it is going to backfire on both Korra and Justin. It is going to backfire. I think I need to wear my glasses. I need to read my glasses so I can see. Now I can see. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Yes, gifty. Yeah, people don't want to put their children on the internet. But now every day, if the mom is not holding the kids, the baby is 3 months old. The baby should be learning how to sit on her own, and in 3 months, the baby should be crawling. But every day they're holding the baby in their hands. Please. Somebody said that he has concern about his wife, and the wife is from Africa. So what concern? African people are not we're not bad people. We're not bad people. So whatever concern you have with your wife, I advise that you guys should sort it out. Yes. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. That's my hashtag. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. So, let me leave it at that. Yeah. Somebody say, Oluwata Tosin, can I call you Tosin Aziz? Say that Korra keeps exploiting people in the name of pity. This is exactly, if you watch my last week video, what I said is that Korra is a manipulator, and she knows how to manipulate her way. If she used that sense of manipulating people and put it together and come up with better business schemes and ideas, I think she will excel in business, because sure, she has manipulated a lot of people on Facebook, and she has gotten into their head, and so many people feel sorry for her. I think it's the time for her to use all these scheme ideas that she have to open a business, and I wish her all the best. I wish her luck. What is this person saying? This Glory, I think you are very stupid. You're very stupid that you say that she's struggling, that we should stop talking, that we should stop talking about her, that she's struggling. She's struggling. Go to her page now. She's live now. Go to her page. Biko, move out of here. Go to her page and give her money. She's telling you guys, begging you money already. It's Sunday. If you miss her live now, she'll come back in the next 3 hours and do another video to beg you for the last stars before she go to bed. No, she does. I don't think she did witchcraft on them. Let me tell you, if you're a manipulator, you can get into people's heads like that. Yes. Michelle Tucker. Yes. Can you imagine? She's a beggar. One day, if she wake up and find out that there is no Facebook, let me tell you, sometimes so many people are the cause of their misfortune in life, but I'm not wishing that on anybody. Can you imagine if Korra get up one day and open Facebook, and then there is no Facebook? She would take off her clothes and go naked on the road. She will go crazy. Mm. Gloria Wazota. I encourage you guys, look for the name Gloria Wazota. Go to her page and see what she posts there. She's one of those losers like Korra. That's why she's there making that Korra is struggling. If Korra is struggling, please go and help her. Hmm. Do you know how many people that are struggling? And what do you call struggle? Because struggle can have different meanings and things. Korra is not struggling because every day she do like 3 or 4 videos and have over 5 million followers, and out of 5 million followers is 10 people, 10% give her money every day. How is she struggling? Tell me. Michelle said that Korra is on sale. Yes, they need to get their priorities together. Mm-hmm. Bolani, I don't have time for you. You are probably one of those people, one of those younger people that every day they go to church and pray from morning till night and ask God to give them husband. However, their priorities are very twisted. They go to social media and they follow Korra, and if you ask them, they can't even hold a very how do I say that? They can't even hold conversation. Most women cannot hold conversation because they don't know how to put is or was. If you ask them A, they answer you B, and they're looking to marry, they will not get married. No man will marry you. You have to bring something, have something to offer to the table. Dancing, dancing is not something that you offer. Korra is in her 30s. In her 30s. By the time you get to 35, she's close to 35, you don't have something to offer to the table. Was. If you do your was, put it together. I said it in my other videos the other time. She needs a manager. All of these 5 million people that follow her, none of you guys can endeavor to tell her that you will manage her. Go and manage her and let her set all these things straight, because when you manage her and plan her life and plan her dancing things together, she will be way up there more than you guys think. 5 million people with, when you sieve out shaft, because you give Korra 100 stars every day or 200 stars every day. 200 stars is $5. 500 stars is how much? Is $7. Because you give her stars every day does not mean that you help her. Manage her. If you want to help her, it is not by you going there to telling her, Mama, was, dance, dance. Encourage her. Tell her you are there to help her. I'm not telling you about me. I'm talking about 5 million people. Out of the 5 million people, 10 people, she's not 31. Forget about that 31. She's not 31. Leave that one. But age is not the thing that I want to talk about here. Leave that one. If she have 5 million views, less followers on Facebook, let at least one person call her and manage her, and let me see if she will listen to you. Besides, a lucky great community. This young girl is superior. Ah, Yvette, go and look at Yvette. Yvette is one of the people that live in America, and they give them food stamps. They are like Korra. American people give them food stamps. They give them like $50 every day, every month to buy food, because when they speak, you can know them. She said that I'm not better than Korra. When I was Korra's age, I already done having my children. Korra looks 65 years old. Ah, I don't always like to I don't always like to associate age most of the times when you talk about what people has attained in life. And people, you guys are forgetting that Korra, that you're saying that she's struggling. Korra is a rebel. Korra is a rebel. I didn't say that. She said that in one of her videos, that she left on her own to go to China because she wants to go and sleep with white people, Lebanese people, this, that, that. She left home to go and sleep around. She said that. She's not hiding it. She's not hiding it. I watched so many of her videos before she became so popular on Facebook, where she said that as she left house, her father, she wasn't talking to her father. They weren't in good terms. Their mom died early. Her father wanted her to read something in school, but she just wanted to run off and go to China to sleep. No, it's not really to sleep. Sleeping was not the major thing why she left for China. She left for China. Yeah, she's a school dropout. We know that she's a school dropout. She dropped out of school. According to her father didn't. She didn't want to read what her father wanted her to read. She wasn't in good terms with her father. She left. She went to China, and then she slept with Lebanese, with German, with this, with that, until she found Justin. Justin was he got some contract in China because he's a chiropractor. I think there was some form of game or Olympics or whatever. I'm not sure if it's Olympics, something that was going on in China, and Justin was hired to go there as a chiropractor, as a sports therapist, and then they met online. So how do you come out and say that somebody who is a rebel, that she is going through a lot, that she's struggling? Yeah, Karen, you are right. She said she wanted to test different D's. She said that. I didn't, just for you guys who are hearing it for the first time. That was her say. And so many people watch her video. She wanted to test so many of them. And I'm also happy for her now that she's now with Justin. She have the more opportunity to even taste more, because she can taste a lot of them. A lot of them. No more married. Somebody say Fan Falk says she will never make it in Hollywood. She's too old and seemed to be very stubborn. Narcissist B. For any manager to help her regarding inventing herself. I think it's something you're saying. Disgrace of Korra is a disgrace to African community. I think, I don't know. I don't live in Hollywood, but for me, I have been there, done that, done so many things, being a mom for 28 years of my life, married more than that. I go to America and come back. I've been on social media and I read. I love reading and stuff like that. What I know from my own understanding. Hmm? I made a video on Facebook where I said being fame versus being famous versus being popular. Popularity might not necessarily get you famous. And Hollywood is about fame. And for you guys who don't understand the difference between being famous and being popular, when you're famous, it means that you have used your intellectual, your maybe your organization to help. Let's say you're a movie producer, maybe she's a dancer and she have a dance school and she teaches younger ones how to dance, and somebody from her school get picked up because she's an adult now. I'm not going to say that she's going to get picked up at her age, and that person get excels from there. Then you will see people, big corporations, Hollywood will want to interview her to see who she is, how she managed to do her school, how she managed to teach people, how long did it take her to establish into Hollywood. But what she's doing, like dress dirty, tacky, dancing in the street of Hollywood, uh, 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 it's far. I kind of agree with what somebody's saying. It's far from that. People will say Hollywood, people make it in Hollywood. Do you know how many actresses and movie producers that has been in Hollywood trying to find their feet in Hollywood? Do you know that? So I wish her luck. She's Facebook. Stop saying famous out here. She's not famous. She's popular. She's not famous. She's popular. What is it? When you talk about Lupita Nyong'o, you say that Lupita Nyong'o is famous. Those are the famous people. You talk of Rihanna, you say that they're famous. Those are the people you call fame. I wish Korra would get to that fame. If she get to famous, that's nice. But right now, Korra is popular. Korra is not famous. And you can be famous by begging every day on social media. I know it's far. It's far for because the people that are going to manage you will look at you and look at your life and say that you are always begging on Facebook. Ah, okay, you can ask somebody, say, Michelle, you can request for me to add you. I can add you. Uh, uh, oh, she even blocked the star givers, the people that give her stars, because even the star givers, they advised. I want to read that. Oh, they advised her she uses sexually to gain her famous, not the way oh, I think somebody is saying that a star giver, one of her Korra star giver, tried to advise her that she's using sexually content to gain stars from them, and then Korra blocked the person. Yes, Korra likes instant gratification, even in her business uh, adventures. She pushes through. She doesn't take her time to do to go through so many things. You know what? It is her life at the end of the day, but to wait until her children starts going to school, you see the implications of what she's doing now. She might not understand it until June starts school. June will start school. And all these things that Korra is doing will come back to June, especially. She's going to feel it the most. Because let me tell you, this country is not Africa. June's friends will tell June in her face because June's friends, their parents already will know Korra already. And June's friends will come and tell Korra, your mom is always naked on social media. My mom doesn't want me to be your friend because your mom is always bearing everything out. You see this comment? Download this video, save it, what I'm telling you right now. Save it because it is going to come. It is going to happen. June's friends' moms, parents will say it, and then when June comes home, she will tell her mom, oh, Anita doesn't want to be my friend because their mom said that you are always naked and you are always dancing in front of the TV. June will suffer that so much. I feel sorry for that little girl. I just feel sorry because anything that we do, especially when the kids are young, the consequences are coming. The kids are not grown. They have a long way in life to go through. And you're looking to put them in school. So whoever that wants to, or somebody was urging to join me, I don't have a phone number yet to put for you to call, but you can join me on this platform. You can request. This is so, I don't know. I'm using my laptop. I'm trying how to see how to connect people with a laptop. Oh. Sorry guys, so sorry. I'm trying, I'm learning. I usually do with my do with my phone, but today it's very easy for me to do this on my phone. It's very easy for me to do it on my phone, but with laptop, I'm kind of finding it a little bit hard. I'm not sure how to do this. I think next time I will do with my phone so I can add people. Or you can try calling me on Facebook. I think there is a place where you can call, where you can make Facebook calls. Michelle Tucker. Mm-hmm. Yes, peace. No one is really destroying Korra. Korra has destroyed herself. There is no video option to join. Why? The last time so many people were joining me. Maybe I pressed something. I am so sorry. I don't know. I don't want to. Look at them. They say that anytime you come on social media to say the truth, people will see you as tearing another woman down. The woman that has already torn herself down. Korra has torn herself down. What else is there for people to tear her down? She tore herself down. Yeah, some people don't understand it. That people are tearing each other down. My dear darling, this is my page. I am a blogger. I am a lifestyle blogger. Okay? Yeah, so if you bring it out there, if we see it, people like me see it, we talk about it. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Who was the person that was asking me for to pin my number? Please send me a message, and then I think I can call you through the message, and then you can join the show. Okay? I'm receiving some messages here. In the next show, I'm going to pin a number, okay? I'll get another number where you guys can call, and then we can take it from there. I'm trying to search through my phone to see how to connect you guys, and it's not giving me that option to add somebody. Sorry, guys. So, yes. I'm not mute. I'm fiddling with my phone to find you guys. Please share this video. Share, share, share. I see 16 of you have shared the video. Share, share, share this video. Korra cannot sing and dance at the same time. She sounds horrible doing live performance because she has not mastered the art of singing while performing and maintaining her breath. She needs vocal training to perfect her singing. See, Crystal knows how that goes. Uh, Crystal might be saying a whole lot of truth here. If you want to perfect in your art or anything you do in life, I think the best thing to do is to study that more and see how you can be perfect and be 100% in what you want to do. So if Korra wants to make it in Hollywood, like Crystal said, she might have to go back to singing class, learning music, learning the real choreographer, because I am not a dancer, but when I watch Korra, she only have one move. That's shaking a bum. That's the only move. Which I'm telling you, if you go to Africa, even if you call a 5-year-old, they will tweak for you. They will tweak and flip. I think that most Africans have that natural calling, that natural body flipping and stuff like that. So if she wants to make it, like somebody said, even to be a choreographer for Beyonce, for all these big people that have made it, I think there is a school of choreography. Go back to school, learn how to whine, learn how to do it, and then when you have when you come back, you can tell us you have arrived. But she's using the time that she can use to go and invest in her package, in herself. She's using it in front of you guys, begging you guys money. Begging, begging, begging. Do you know that the money she will make after she go and master herself and come out with that 5 million viewers that she has, people giving her 200 stars, $2, $1, $5. She's probably making about $200 every day. $200 times 30, which is how much? Maybe 6,000 plus her YouTube videos. I'm not saying, I'm just doing my own stuff. When she come out, she can make $10,000 a day. She can make $20,000 a day. But because I think she wants everything fast, 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 quick, quick, quick. So she's thinking that the day she's not doing life, the day she's not obtaining, because I call it obtaining, the day she's not obtaining from her friends on social media, that things will run away. She doesn't, she have to learn how to be calm, how to comport herself, how to present herself. Shut off. I always say that in the beginning. I say shut off from Facebook for a week. Do something. Do your counseling. When you finish your counseling, focus your energy on something else that you're going to do that is going to make you strong, so that when you eventually come out, you come out as strong Korra. Strong Korra. But I think she doesn't want to come as strong. She wants to be there and tell you guys and use your head, wash you guys' head, be that manipulator. You guys will keep giving her small, small, small. And people will sit at the other end of the room and be saying, do you know what she's going through? Who is not going through? You that is saying that. If it's not divorce, it's something else. If it's not divorce, you probably lost, had a miscarriage, lost your job, had a car accident, do so many things, or husband beat the hell out of you. People has been through so many things. So Korra's case is not the worst case. Her case is not the worst case. So don't come here to shove it down my throat that if I wear the same shoe that she's wearing. If I'm in Korra's shoes, which Korra's shoes? She said she's lying. She didn't pay. Is it $3,000 or $30,000? I don't know. No one is destroying Korra. She has destroyed herself. Does not listen. Korra does not listen to anybody. She always insults. Why would she listen to anybody when her big sister came from Nigeria to empower her to insult people? Why would she listen to anybody? Her big sister is the one who is married, living happily in her married home, and she cannot come here to tame things down. She flew to come to America to tell us that Justin's family are a bunch of truck drivers and hairdressers. To her, she has arrived. Where are those people? I have come to fight for my sister. Oh yeah, come. Bunch of educated illiterates. Educated illiterates, that's what I call them. This is a woman that cheated on her husband after he paid her bride price. Pam, yeah, okay. I had the story of her cheating, but because I don't have evidence if she cheated or not, so many things, people can tweak things on phone. We don't know if that is true or not, but that is their own prerogative, Put it on one side. I am not a judge. I believe that every marriage is not a bed of roses. If you're going through one thing or the other in your marriage, you have to fix that. So that is on Justin's case for the next time. No one has noticed, but I noticed that Korra does not have the same dance. Her team tweaking. I have watched some amazing belly dancers perform. I never ever seen Korra perform some of the content, but she now displays soft porn. More, oh yeah, soft porn, more of a stripper. Really? Oh, so she's taking it to the next height. You know what? My own case is that let she do whatever she want to do, but not in the presence of her kids. That's the one that is really troubling. Okay. Instead of going live 3 times a day, she should invest the time. Exactly what I said, Eloma. Instead of doing 3 times, 3 lives, do one live, use the other time, go and better your life, go and do your dancing master class, go and do your counseling classes, and figure out how to put yourself together and stuff. Just do one live. If you do one live, if she do one live, she'll probably get more stars, and people will know, because if that's what she's there to do, people will know that she comes out every day by 6 o'clock and do live. All her givers will be out there waiting to give for her. She dressed like trash. Everything the same step, nothing wise with her. Yes, nothing. I'm not a dancer, I'm not a but there's nothing that entices me, because the dance is the same thing, and maybe because she does that all the time. I said that in my last video. There is season and time for everything. If you want to cook, she's doing cooking. Come and cook for people. Let people learn. The time for dancing, dance it. The time for wearing skimpy outfit, wear it. But every day you do the same dance, you wear skimpy outfit 24 hours. The day that they will say that Korra is coming to Toronto or coming to Nigeria or coming, so many people will not go, because everything is out there on social media. Who doesn't know how to shake their bum bum, especially in Nigeria? Go and see Nigerian girls. You want to try them, go and see them that live in Nigeria. They will show you pepper. in tweaking. You haven't seen tweak. You have not seen tweaking. Eh? Korra is all about money. Even the small, small shows that they're doing in Nigeria, the Real Housewives, the this one, the cast. She can try to get involved. She has so many fans and subscribers from Nigeria. This is exactly what I'm saying, that she needs a manager to structure her, to take her to places. But at this time, I think, like some people say, she doesn't listen to anybody. This is her own business. If she dress a little decent, she might make it in Hollywood. Claire says she went swimming today with her kids, so meaning she took my advice. That's nice. Maybe she took my advice to go and do things with the kids instead of was all the time. How can she use June? She's using June for stars. Pam, yeah, Pam said that you guys say that Cora is struggling, but her sprinkler is not working. You guys have not seen struggle. There's real struggle in this part of the world. Cora came the other time to tell you guys that since Justin left them, that Justin has not given her a dime. This is what she told you guys. Did you guys ask Justin? Did Justin tell you that he doesn't take care of his children financially? Did he tell you guys that? May Cora come and tell you guys that Justin is not taking care of them financially? I don't know. This is their own business. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I have to let you guys be now until I figure out how to add people on the computer when I do live. Somebody said she left the pool side and she blocked 20 people. Wow. Somebody say Cora is losing content. She's boring. She's not doing a lot. I just watch to see her, to see her madness. Juanita, she's losing content because what is there that she's going to show you? Anyways, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you are subscribed so that you guys will know the next time I'm here. I'm going to play around. I'm going to end this video. I'm going to play around with this laptop to really figure out how I can add people. So if you see the light come up again, I'm not intending to, but if it ever comes, I'm going to do like 5 minutes to see if I can figure out how to add people on the live video. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. See, I told you guys.